Hi, this is my setup for the audio over Fourier transform system. It's so that you can interact with a sound as it plays in real time and hear it back, hear your effect on it. So in front of me we have this camera on a tripod, which is got me on it right now, and that is pipe, the HDMI live out is piped into my laptop, which is running all of the software to do this. So it kind of works on a transmitter receiver type kind of model, but that's all running on one machine within one program, and that goes HDMI out to this big screen, which the camera is pointing at and zoomed into. This picture that you see here on the screen, the picture of the woods, is a calibration image to just get the kind of corners of where you're actually looking for the sound. So this is just used as a sample, captured, works out where the actual bounding box of the screen is. This is the debug screen, so we can see what's actually being captured. So that is a Sold American's Second of All playing. You can see that is what is being generated as the sound, and that's what is being captured as the sound. So they're very similar. They are noticeably different. I'm working on some kind of color correction thing which should help with that, but the distortion you hear is from that process. It's also filtered to a sample rate of 10,000 hertz for processing speed, because it needs to be real time, so that's also the filtering you hear. This is the capture out of the camera, so you can see even though I've zoomed in and aligned it as well as I can, there's still plenty of discrepancy, which is why we need to do that template matching. And then it's playing through the amazing Lecture Hall 5.1 speakers. So there's the spectrogram. Down the middle there is high frequencies. It's mirrored down the middle because of mathematical reasons, but down here we've got the lower frequencies. Right now I have hue and value in the HSV color space mapped to amplitude, and saturation mapped to phase, which is what you need for a lossless spectrogram, amplitude and phase rather than just amplitude. There's a couple different modes that you can use for this kind of thing. I've got, right now I've got what I call loop mode, which is where I just play a file on loop and it plays out of the output. I'm also recording it into a WAV file right now. You can, I've been playing around with capturing live audio from a microphone, so you'd be able to hear that back. But obviously, since there's a decent latency, it is quite weird. I think what would really be strong is if there were multiple projectors, each projecting a different thing. Like, for example, you could capture a live microphone output and overlay it over this sound while it plays. Capture this sound with the overlaid microphone and see how that sounds. You can move the projectors around, you can do whatever you want with it. I think it would be an amazing installation, and with the theme of, you know, people affecting their environment. So yeah, that's the idea. There's the spectrogram. Thank you for watching / listening. Bye.